So I want to just touch base on the Forex Tester 5 software that I'm currently using. And I want to explain how to actually use this and how I trade this. So if you've already downloaded the software, you already know that certain things I'm just going to skip over. Right now it says it's 4:02. This is New York time, 4:02 a.m. It's about London Open. So I want to play this bar by bar and show just how I would trade my strategy based off of previous history. So you can see this is December 13th, 2010 on a Monday, 4:02 London session. Okay, it's about 8:02 a.m. London. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play this out and you're going to see just the accuracy of this testing software. So right now I want to draw a couple lines. So let me get the horizontal line down. And all I'm doing is marking up support and resistance, just a couple of areas. So right now, price recently is trying to break out of a minor range right now. The range is about 6 pips. We see price broke out highs and then it went sideways and went back into the range. So for me, I need to see price break above. Just double click on this. It needs to break above 1.31806, which is my horizontal line, before I consider any type of trade. So it already broke down and basically it showed that this bear trend, I'm going to mark up the bear trend now with the trend line. It showed that this bear trend has failed numerous times and it attempted to break back down and it's failed. So to me, we have a potential bullish sign, but at the same time, the buyers aren't really there yet. I'm gonna press the play button to resume. And this is just where I'm at right now, just trading in real time. So you see how it's still messing around within this range. Price has not broken out that range. So whenever you see my live videos, I normally sit on my hands because most of the time there's a lot of nothing going on. So there we go. If you were to buy that, you would be stopped out. That's telling me that my triggers aren't working. But you see, now this is whipsawing. This candle alone, I call this a whipsaw candle. It's faked out to the lows. When you get a break above highs, then there might be a possibility to buy this trade. Now I'm just gonna sit here and wait because I have no clue what's happening, and I'm gonna continue to commentate. This is why commentating price action is so important, so you're never lost in transit. So right here, we're waiting for price to break above this resistance line that I did draw, and as long as it stays up below that line, there's a possibility to go short. See this right here, this is a short move. So if you want to hop in, then you can. But for me, it's not that favorable because it's just sideways. It broke on up and it shifted the sentiment. So I am looking for bulls to pop up. If I want to sell, I need bears to break below the lows. I'm gonna put my cross here. It needs to break below the lows, just a couple pips below 1.31856 before I consider any possible shorts. You see, it's starting to work a little bit to the downside, but it's not fully there yet, and it's just going sideways. So this type of time, it's 8:08 a.m. London session. It faked out to the lows. It's giving a nice move on up, but it's whipsawing. So it normally does this for some time, so I'll speed this up just so we can just skip through this BS. This is why I love this software, because you can skip through. Okay, now it's showing some potential pop, but I need to see it stronger move on to the upside before I consider buying. So this right here, I'm just a little curious. It's whipsawing around. It is pushing on up. It's showing more strength, but I need price to break higher. So it's showing a nice follow through, and I do like that, but I need to see more buyers step in. Maybe break above 1.3196 before I consider longs. If not right now, there might be a possibility to short it if it breaks below the lows of 1.31864, in which it's doing right now. So I was long, but I'm no longer going to look for longs unless it breaks the highs of 1.31905. This is real-time trading. So it's very hard for people to follow up with this real-time trading because it's very tough. You know, this stuff is not easy, but let's keep going. So it's slowing down the velocity. I look at magnitude and velocity when I trade. And this right here is a little pop up. If price can break below the support line that I did draw, then I'm going to consider taking a short on the next rally. So let's see what happens, because this could be a full-on reversal, pop on up, and that would give me a great indication that I might be able to buy it. So I'm going to mark this trend line up right here. Graphic elements, trend line. And it doesn't look too strong, but if price could pop on up this little minor uptrend right here, break above this resistance, it's giving me what a lot of traders on IG online, they call it confluence, but I just call this just reading price action. Is it doing what you want it to do? Because if not, you stay out. You know, you don't want to force your trade in this type of market because it's not doing what you want it to do. So yep, it's giving those nice signals and nice follow through. Now I'm very, very interested in a long. Anything can happen because for me, the short opportunity already passed by and it failed. So I don't really want to take a short unless it breaks the lows of 1.31856 now. See, my mind is always changing and I'm moving dynamically with the market. So it's showing those little false pops to the downside. So if you're trying to take shorts, you probably take you probably take a few losses by now. Me, I'm sitting on my hands like a high school football quarterback. Like, I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to strike. And when I do, I'm going to hammer on it. So this is just an example of me real-time trading. It's just everything is fast-paced. So now it's showing more follow-through to the downside, but I'm neutral. I'm always remaining neutral until I'm not. So it's just going to wait a little bit longer. Bulls are stepping in. And I'm going to speed this up just because I don't need to see all this. This is what I call chop. So now, since it's chopping around, I want to wait until it pops on above or below. Today's a bank holiday, by the way. It's Martin Luther King Day. So you might be able to see some things happen. Let's just see. This might be like an example of what today might do because it's low volatility. There we go. So this right here is a nice move to the downside. I want to see if it stays down there. If it does, then I may consider a short. And I'm going to pause this now. Okay. So I'm going to pause this just because I want to explain a couple of things. In real time, because this is moving like very fast, this is about 4 pips. So you could probably get like a 2-pip stop loss in this for like a 5-pip target. But like me, I'm not interested in that short. I want to see more follow through. Yes, I want to see it continue to go down. So that's what it's doing right now. Now it's down by like 5-6 pips, and I like that. I'm going to start looking at sells. 4 pips, 5 pips. I'm measuring the magnitude of this move because if it's not strong enough, I'm not something like this. You could be chasing the market just to get popped out, stopped out. Now this is going back into a range. What this is telling me that it's a false break to the downside, and there might be a possibility that price is going to start running on up, hit these stops, and eventually run towards these highs. So pay very close attention to what's happening right now, and I'm going to speed it up. Okay, still showing that move to the downside. Totally fine. I'm just not interested. Way too many times sellers fail to break it down. So unless I see a big move down, I'm not looking for sells. Now we move the range. All we're doing is expanding the range. So now we have 319, 183, 190. So now we have a 7-pip range. So we have a bigger range. Nice. Nice. I like to see this. Now I'm very, very interested in longs. So I'm going to slow this down now because this is me waiting 54 minutes. So this took 54 minutes for this move to happen. So these bars, 351 to 447, this range has been ranging. That's why I say I trade about 1 to 2 hours a day because if I don't see anything, I won't trade. Now I want to show y'all something. You see this move right here? This is strong magnitude. This is 7.8 pips to the upside. For me, I'm looking for a long, but I'm going to slow this down so you can see in real time what I'm about to do. I could be wrong, but I could be right. So we're going to wait. I'm still waiting. I'm still sitting on my hands, and I'm still not very interested in anything just yet. But we can see a pop above these highs. Yes, right here. So for me, I'm interested in a long. Why? It's showing me promise. It's showing me that the highs is broken above, and it's showing a nice strong follow through. If I can get a solid stop loss, I'll go in. I paused the market because, like I said, this is supposed to be moving by the tick, but it's moving it's like 4 ticks and then there's a new minute bar, and I don't like that. So something flawed about the software. But I'm gonna buy this, right? But before I do, I want to show you where I put my stop loss. 3 pips is solid. Because the broker spread, I'm gonna put it for 4.7 pips. and I'm gonna go for a quick 2 to 1. So let's see if it hits 8 pips. It's like a little less than 2 to 1, right? And I'm gonna buy the market. So we have everything set up. I press the buy button, and if I'm wrong, one of two things is gonna happen. It's either gonna range up again, or I'm gonna get set up for a potential sell to the downside. So I could be wrong. That's why you risk a little. So let's see what happens. Don't make fun of me if I take an L, by the way. But you see, it's not really too strong yet. But to me, I have enough conviction that it may possibly go on to the upside. There's no guarantees. See, it's hitting that little low. That's showing me that the longs are failing, but it has not hit my stop loss yet. Now it's in the money. So that trade right now, I'm gonna open my window for the order so you can see the open position. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I gotta expand this box. How do you do this? I'm still like getting used to the software. Everything is like tight right now. I don't know why it's doing that for me. Open positions. See, I want to expand this box, but it's not giving me like those little arrows on the side. But let me try to put it in a new window. There we go. So I'm down by 480. You see everything right here, TP, open price, the money. So I'm not risking much. So if I lose, I have opportunity to trade, continue trading. Moving on up in my favor. This is Forex tested. This is why I love this software. I can see where my weak points are and I could correct it. I might lose, by the way, but it's okay because this is not a real account. This is already history. It already happened, by the way. So I can't sit here and say the market's cheating me because there's no way. This already happened in history. This is just replaying. And I'm a part of this history, even though I was not trading in 2010, the Euro USD at this time. So I'm going to speed this up just a little bit so we can get through all this little choppy area, because all I'm concerned about is if it hits my stop or my profit. If it hits my stop, I know where it's going, and I'm going to look for a potential set. There's no guarantee. So let's just keep going. Now it's 5:03 a.m. Not 5:03, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Oh my God, look at that. Nice move. See, I'm in the money by $14. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move my stop loss on up. It's going to be moved to 2.7 pips, all right? This right here, I should take profit because this is hitting that 2 to 1. But because I seen another move on up, I'm going to hold this through because I do believe it's going to hit these highs right here. So right here is where I'm going to put my take profit. And you're going to see this in real time. Does it hit or does it not? I have to act fast, though, because I'm speeding up the chart. So all these bars are moving very, very quick. Nice. I need to see follow through. I'm not trailing my stop loss yet. Trailing my stop to break even. Right there, it might hit that stop loss. It might. And if it does, I'm going to show y'all why. Because this is moving very fast. I probably would have took profit right there. But I'm just going to let y'all see everything roll out, and then I'm going to rewind it. So I'll show y'all where I would take profit. Boom. Right there, money. So I'm up 25. I'm going to close this live in front of you. Close position. Now my balance is 2004. You can check your account history, and you can see the live trade in real time. So this is like I'm like trading the real market, but it's already happened. It's like I'm trading the real market. That's why I love this software. How do I expand this? See, it's not giving me those little. It's probably because I'm recording. It's not giving me those little things, but this is the trade history. Initial deposit. I took an L. I bounced back. I took another L. I bounced back. And this is where I'm at right now. So you can see the history of it. And yeah, it's great because now I'm above break even on the account off of a couple winners, even though I had a couple little losers. And that's just the power of the software and what I'm trying to show. So I'm gonna let it play through, but I'm gonna show y'all a history of where I was trading before this. So yeah, this was yesterday. See, it also has a news release, the news announcements too, which is great. But right here, I bought it here and I sold it up here and I made money. That was like my last trade I took yesterday. It was a winner. But as you can see, this is awesome because like I'm simulating it, but this is real time, and this is how I get nice at my trading. So when the markets do open in live session, I'm confident in my trading because I've done the training. I've been shooting in the gym, you know, and now I can just speed it up. So I'd be trading for about an hour, 14 minutes before I catch that dub. And now it's coming down. You see, right after I closed, if it would have hit my trailing stop, it's showing some nice, powerful sells right now. So some moves to the upside, a little pullback, right? Nothing yet. It's showing that the sellers are weak. Fill, boom, nope, whipsaw, pop on up. I'm bullish again. Boom. I want to see it break these highs. If it doesn't, then it's in the range again. You see, you got to move fast, periodically, fast, quick, you know. Boom. Is the sellers coming? Is the buyers coming? We're back in the range. You got to measure the range. It's a 5-pip range. I don't want to trade it. You know, I've been doing this on my live accounts, on my YouTubes for several months. But, you know, nobody want to watch my shit. It's okay. Hopefully, if you're watching this, potential buy order, but I'm not buying yet. Waiting for the highs. Yup. Looking for, I'm already in the buy. Yup. Boom. You see? But because it's moving so fast, I'm not trading this. You understand? Because I still need time to figure out what's really going on. But I just want to simulate this. So my 2 hours would have been up. So to me, this would have been a slow moving day because it already ranged, showed one good move, popped that in a range, show that it's a failure. Buyers came in, buyers failed. So now we got to wait for the pop above here, popped above here, and it's showing that the buyers fail again. I'm bearish. So this type of market, I'm done trading, by the way, because 2 hours passed by and it's showing me that it's just chopping side to side. It's a choppy market. But you could probably catch a good move or two every hour or two. So you see, ranging again. You don't want to trade this, but boom, nothing. You see, it's giving false signals. So throughout the rest of the London session, it's just giving these weird moves. So nice little down move, but it's failing. You see, everything is kind of just moving. And then I would have to move the range, move the box, but you got to see that one trade. And that's just an example I want to do in real time in front of everyone. Once again, you know, the markets is closed. I mean, it's not closed, but it's Asian session. I don't trade Asian session, but there we go. Nice move to the downside. Boom. I would have been in that. You see, I would have been in that move. Money. See, I would have been out in my profit. So that would have happened probably after an hour of drift. And yeah, you see like little pullbacks. Little something, little continuation pattern potential if you want to put your stop loss above there, but it's moving too fast for me, so I'm not going to do it. But if you want, you could possibly get in a short depending on what's happening right here, right there, short. It may not or may work, but like I said, it's moving too fast for me. That's why I'm not taking the trade. If I do slow it down though, it's about lunchtime, London. I don't trade London lunch. It's 7:05 a.m. New York time. So if you want to just look back now in a day, you can see that there was a couple decent moves. That's why when I trade New York session, I take a look at London session to see, like, okay, how has the market been moving? Let me just speed this up. How much has the market been moving in the London session before I take a trade in the New York session? If it's been moving choppy and sideways, that's what I'm expecting for New York. Same with London. If German session, which is the hour before I start trading, if it's moving choppy sideways, I assess that and I adjust to that market condition. So you see everything happening right now. U.S. session about to begin. U.S. Open, 7:48 a.m. New York. Waiting. It's gonna pretty much do the same thing it was doing in London. So speed this up because I'm gonna end the video soon. 8 o'clock, fake move to the downside, nice move to the upside. Yup. Trail your stop loss, see if it went to profit. You see, I can read this really fast, but like I said, that's because I've mastered my strategy. But to many, don't do this, you know, unless you've gotten to that point where you can do this. Like this is on full speed now, and it's going by every tick. I don't want to do every minute because that's not me. News coming up, Switzerland, Euro news, CHF news or whatever. But you see 10 a.m., it only gave one good move, and then it kind of went sideways, faked out to the downside, but you could have possibly got that up move faked out. You see, now it's chopping around, getting into a little range again, chopping around, boom, 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 boom. All right, waiting for a nice little move to the upside. There we go, boom. Okay, take profit, hit. Now we're just waiting, I'm just reading this really fast now, Now it's in another range. Gotta wait for the range to break. The same stuff happening all day, every day. You got to be really quick. Like I said, like this is not for everybody. This is not for the weak. It's showing a potential drop to the downside. It's failed, went back to the range, failed again, went back up. Let's see what's happened. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, nice bull move. I'm gonna look for a buy. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna look for a sell. Let's see what happens. The buyers are weak again. Okay, chopping around again. Buyers come strong. Yup. Let's wait for pullback. See, it's doing all that weird chop again. And it's lunchtime. It's after lunchtime now, so you don't trade U.S. lunch. There was no moves in that. Now we're getting later on the U.S. day, seeing what's happening, simulating this once again. Boom, 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 boom. Just nothing. Chopping around, back into range, nothing. Okay, you have a potential pop to the upside since the bears are failing, but the bears take over again. We're going to sell it. Choppy, sideways movement, 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. Yep, buy, looking for a buy, scoping, hunting, sideways move. But you could have probably hit that. See, target hit. I'm gonna pause it right here, show y'all real quick. And I'm seeing a lot of moves like that I would or would not take depending on the quality. So I would have probably went long here and I would probably been out already, but this is the type of shit I'm saying. Like, let's measure this. Probably had like a 3 pip stop for 6-7 pip target. It went up 21 pips. That's awesome. You feel me? And yeah, that would have been another win in the US session. So I can trade all day, any time of the day. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm gonna catch my dubs, and that's just what it is. I'm gonna catch some L's along the way, but in the long run, overall, I'm gonna be a winner. This is how you strengthen yourself. So I'm ready and I'm prepared for the session above. It's 2:40 p.m. out here in the Philippines. I got to get myself some lunch, and I'm gonna get ready to trade the London session. It's Martin Luther King Day. It's a big holiday, so don't expect much movement in the U.S. session. I would not trade U.S. session on a day like today, but the European session, there might be like move like today, like this. You might have like what is it called? A regular volatility. So the movement might just be like choppy around like this. You might get like a move or two in like an hour or two if you're scalping. If you're day trading, swing trading, this is how your day looked. So this is why I said, like, not to knock people swing trading or anything, but like I didn't have the patience for days like this. Like, I want to trade, so like, let's see, where were we? 10th? Okay, the 13th. So a day like this, you would have probably seen like the range break, nice little pullback, and like you probably would have been in and out your one move of the day. But now the day is almost over. As you can see, it's almost done. So now I'm gonna move the 30-minute bar forward just so you can see what else happened. You see a swing trader, you'll probably be able to catch one move for the day. You feel me? Trail your stop loss. I would have probably trailed my stop loss probably right here aggressively at that point. Let's move the bar forward. It's over. 19 o'clock. Feel me? So it's already like 7 p.m. So you would have probably closed up shop right around here before the market closed. So my strategy, my skills, it works across the board. I can do this on any time frame. Let's look at a day like the 10th of December. You see, it would have been frustrating because there was a false move up and then there was a nice move to the downside, but you have to catch it as a swing trader. And you have to be on point, because if you don't catch that one move, and you have to sit there all day too, because this move happened. This is 30 minutes. This is about 12 bars, 6 hours it took for that move to complete. So you have to monitor that trade for about 6 hours. Me, I went in and out of trades in, minutes. Within an hour or two time period, I was able to capture the same amount of profit as a swing trader. You can't risk the same amount of risk I'm doing. You have to have a bigger stop loss. That's why I say I love scalping. For this type of trade, swing trader, you need a 50 pip stop loss, and you got to go for a 100 pip target at least, because you need a 2-to-1. Does it hit? No, it doesn't even hit 100 pips. So you would probably gotten cheated. You would probably have to wait over the weekend. You feel me? This is why I'm saying, like, personally, if I'm swing trading, I'm trying to see where I'll probably hit the sell right here, 30 pip for 60. So it would have just hit your 2-to-1. And if you had a trailing stop right above there, you probably would have been able to get out. But you see, I can read the markets across the board. I can swing trade. I could day trade. I could long-term trade. I can do this on the daily, and the same thing is same scenarios are happening. But like, I don't want to wait that long. This scenario on the daily would take, damn, like 38 days. I'm sorry, I'm fucked up. Nah. It would have took 22 days. So almost a full month for one move if you're trading the daily chart. That's frustrating. And what's your stop loss? Like, I see my move where that I would took, but like, your stop loss is 300 pips. You better be going for 600 pips for the month, but that's only 2 to 1. You can only risk 2 to 1 because you have to allocate your risk, your spread, everything. So I hope this video helped. Those of you that actually watch my videos, this is my software. I love using it. It's Forex Tester 5. It's expensive. It's like $1,000, but it'll beat any course, that you go and purchase, and it'll save you from the future losses that you would take because you don't practice. Don't do what I just did. Like I said, this is years of experience. Like, to do the daily chart like I just explained, and to do the 30-minute chart like I just explained, I was swing trading for years before I even got to that point. To do the minute, I was scalping for years, but I started getting my shit together a year ago. So this is a year's worth of scalping experience in front of you. So I'm showing you, like, this stuff ain't easy. You could try to replicate this. Go ahead and try it. Try to buy it when it pops up here, and put your stop loss somewhere and see you get stopped out like 8 times before it goes in your favor. Don't do what I'm doing. Like, this looks like a nice uptrend. Buy that shit. Buy it. See what happens. Put your stop loss right there. Go ahead. See what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. It goes in your favor. Good. How long you have to wait? 17, 18. That's not a scalp. That's not even a scalp. It's inducing bad habits. Try to buy it again. Buy it again. Go ahead. Buy it right there. Let's put your stop loss right there. Oh, man, your stop loss is hit. Try to do it again. Try to buy it again. Oh, man, your stop loss hit again. Try to buy it again. How many hours you gotta wait? And it's hunting your stop. You ain't hit profit yet. This is nighttime. You in Asia session. You ain't traded Asia session. That's not scalping. You feel me? So like I said, scalping, you gotta really hone the skill. You gotta know the hours of trade and everything. You can't trade Asia session as a scalper. This shit don't work. Like, look at this. This shit don't work. So that's all I gotta leave y'all with. Y'all see what it is. I'm now up on this account. This is just back testing, but forward testing I call it. But hopefully you got some insight. If I'm sharing this video with you, hopefully you watch this shit because this helps. And this is Forex Tester 5. I highly recommend getting this software and paying for the annual subscription like I did, because you don't have to worry about anything after that. You have the market in your pocket. Like, you have the whole market in your hands. Like, there's no excuse for you not to be great. Like, this is like a Christmas present I'd get for myself. It was like $1,200, but it was on sale for me. So I got it for like half off, but still, it was expensive. But I got it for myself because I told myself I don't want to take any more losses on live for some stupid shit that I can just back test. And then TradingView, it's cool, but TradingView, it ain't the same as this. So that's my training for right now. I literally just trained in front of you. Just did this shit. I'm going to upload this video. Have a great day. Peace.